to try to track that down with the help of Dr. Ballard and some others. And I know a couple people that might be able to help too, to see if anything like that looks, from what they know, were some of the Polynesian anchors or drop stones or something else. But it's quite a mystery right now.
Yeah, very exciting.
It's very
Looking
exciting.
forward to know all about it. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to exit right now and see if people are awake that need to be awake in a short bit of time to take care of specimens.
Okay.
So I want to thank everybody for participating and watching, and stay tuned because we're going to be diving again in just a little while today.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Well, we're still heading up. We got about 333 meters.
We need your pronunciation here of our cruise name. Can you say it?
Sure.
One of our viewers wants to hear the correct pronunciation.
Correct pronunciation. Let me just pull it.
Oh, I have it
so
here.
I make sure that I say it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lu'ua ea hiki I ka papaku. So lu'ua ea hiki I ka papaku. Is that Kainalu? How's that?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of a mouthful.
Kainalu pronounce it.
Yes, Kainalu. Thank you.
Yeah, lu'ua ea hiki ka papaku.
Nice.
Lu'ua ea ahiki ka papaku.
Yeah, it is kind of a mouthful even for me.
So. I know papaku means seafloor.
Seafloor, yeah.
Yeah, so the kind of visual representation of the ROV going up and down and then ultimately working on the seafloor. It's kind of the visual that name is supposed to represent.
You have to elbow down a lot there.
Papaku being the seafloor.
Yeah, that's good too.
The ocean floor.
And for our viewers, curious about the naming of our expedition, and creating that, creating and building the relationships between the people of Hawaii and the exploration team. And our main website, if you scroll to the bottom, there are some highlights. There's a blog that is dedicated to what's in an expedition name. And we have the map of the monument, and as well as some recorded pronunciations of the different names. So that is very helpful for our viewers and for everybody.
Okay. Yeah, I was in auto depth for about 24 hours, so I fell behind. So I'm out of auto depth, catching up again. It's an embarrassing. It's just part of learning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Nope, squid. Nope. Is it squid or jellyfish? It's very curious jellyfish.
So here's a question that keeps coming up. I've seen it at every watch. Trevor or Antonella or Aaron in navigation. How deep can the sub go? I guess they mean the rovers, Hercules and Argus.
So the question was, how deep can they go?
Yes.
So Hercules is 4,000 meter rated. And Argus, if it's being deployed without Hercules, can go to 6,000 meters, other than some sensors that are on it right now. So it's somewhat configurable, but generally 4,000 meters is our max operating depth.
Thank you. I wonder if any of our viewers know why, what Hercules means. What's in the name, right? Hercules and Argus.
Strong. So Hercules, well, both of these are Greek deities. Hercules, of course, is incredibly strong. And Argus is a multi-eyed deity. So keeping an eye on Hercules is probably where the origin of the name came from, because if you Google Argus, you'll see that many-eyed Greek deity. So I don't know what other driver there was for the names.
Well, they're
might be on the website.
They're Greco-Roman, from Greco-Roman mythology, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hercules is a famous god with incredible strength, stamina for far-reaching adventures, and that's exactly what Hercules does. So it is on our website. If you go under technology, nautiluslive.org. Science and technology. We have all the information and story about maybe Nautilus and Argus and Hercules. So we have another question here for the front row. A couple of questions, actually. This is Chris in Ohio. Could you please explain the Grafana graphs for sound, velocity, and salinity? What do they represent? What kind of sensors are used? Where are the sensors located?
So there's a lot of graphonographs, but the sound velocity, there might even be more than one of those. There's a sound SSV, or sound velocity sensor, that is a sound velocity sensor in the sea chest, which is down brings water from near the sonar into a chest with an instrument that then measures sound speed. And that is used for beamforming by the multibeam. Herc also has a CTD on it, which can get conductivity and temperature, and those two can be converted to sound speed as well. And conductivity is what is measured to get salinity.
Thank you for that answer, Aaron.
We need to know a lot about sound speed for all of our acoustic sensors to know, we know how long that pulse takes to go from point A to point B, and then we use the sound speed to translate that into depth.
So Sarah, in video, Aaron in video, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about waking up Sarah.
That's all right. What's up?
Sorry, Aaron. What was your favorite specimen that you had to focus on?
This dive?
On this dive.
On this dive?
Yeah.
I think this massive sponge was, to be honest. And a huge part of that is just Trevor's an awesome pilot, so we had some fun going around it. So yeah, that was my favorite this time.
Yeah, the Bolosoma. That sounds giant.
That was cool.
Yeah, beautiful.
And the little backpack crab.
Yeah, so the pilot and you, the video engineer, have to be in sync, right? It's almost like a very delicate dance that you do, approaching the specimen and focus.
Yeah, and yeah, no, Trevor just makes it look really good. So, yeah, the pilots have a lot of control, obviously, over all of it, and they frame everything, and yeah. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, the pilot and video engineer do work together to frame and image things.
So I'm trying to think of this like the way you use a microscope. There is the coarse adjustment knob to find the image.
So that your focus, yeah.
Yeah, to find the image, and I'm thinking that the pilot, the ROV pilot, is that And then there's the fine adjustment knob that brings us a very crisp and clear image, a bigger and crisp image.
Sort of, yeah.
So you are the fine focusing.
Hi, is
it is
Captain on the bridge?
different because the ROV is
Great,
moving constantly because of the water. Trying to think of the best way to describe it. I'm not sure how you would. It's just a bit yeah. Yeah,
I was mesmerized by that focus of that giant sponge, all the little, you can almost touch it. And I'm trying to I'm picturing myself under that big.
like an umbrella.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, no, it's just super helpful when you have someone who's as good of an ROV pilot as Trevor, because then all you have to worry about is the focus, and he's making the image move really beautifully. Yeah, it's so nice.
Coming along better, yeah. Look at that. What?
What was your favorite part?
I think it was that crab
this is Groundhog.
with its backpack.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah. I want to make stickers out of those, like
that would be a cool
for students'
sticker.
computers or
Yeah,
bottled water. Yeah.
that would be really cool.
That was, I think that has been my favorite, because I just know if I show that to the kids, they're just gonna pay attention.
They're gonna love it.
Yeah, any age. And then the giant sponge. Yeah, I'm just amazed. I never really paid attention to organisms in the ocean. Always organisms on land, but this is super exciting. I want to make a joke. The only sponge I knew of was the sponge in my sink. Yeah.
You're going to be a sponge expert by the end, sitting next to Chris.
Oh, there's so much, though. Like, they're complicated. They have such complicated taxonomy corals, too. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot. I'm very grateful for the immersion in the Hawaiian culture, too. So, Kainalu, what has been your favorite specimen to log?
Sorry.
What has been your favorite specimen to log? Because you're our data logger, right?
Yeah, I think on this cruise, or this dive, I mean, it might have been that bubblegum coral.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just, I felt like every time I seen it, I felt confident logging it.
Oh,
and
okay.
I thought the name was pretty cool too.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's a beautiful coral. I like the color. That and probably the glass sponges too.
Yeah, the glass sponge.
Seen a lot of those, so I don't know, the more I see something, the more I'm able to I know what I'm logging, I guess, rather than just describing it. So it's always feels good when you know exactly what you're logging, I guess. Because some of the things Chris says, I don't know how to spell it. It's very the Latin scientific names for me. I'm not really pro at, so I prefer the common names, I guess.
Yes, of course.
And I think the audience too, hopefully, and it's easier for them to picture.
Yeah. So when you are logging
Mm-hmm.
the data, what kind of data do you?
Yeah, so when I log, I'll take a picture of something, and it could just be anything too. It could just be the rocks that we're seeing as well, not just biological stuff. But yeah, when I log, I note if it's a biological thing, if it's geological, or there's even an option for like marine debris. But I haven't logged anything, thankfully, for that yet. And then I just do a quick description of what it is. So if I know the name, then I'll put that, or I'll describe the color or shape. And
or
yeah,
size? Do you have an idea of size?
yeah, I can put size as well too. That's actually a good. The more descriptive, the better. So
So
yeah,
you're logging specimens that we're observing, and then logging specimens that we're collecting.
yeah.
The
So
location as well, or
yeah, exactly. So anything that really any observation that stands out, and then when we collect a sample, I'll do a similar thing where I log the sample ID and the description.
Who was that?
And then how we collected it. So whether it was like a grab, if it was a Niskin or a slurp, and then when I submit that, it'll timestamp it on the other end, so they'll know when and where it was collected.
Okay, so how many how many biological specimen did we collect on this dive?
On this dive,
and how many geologic?
there's actually quite a few biological. I think this is the most out of all the dives I've been on. Yeah, I don't have the sheet actually. Steve took it down, so I can't say exactly, but I want to say maybe like at least 5 or so. Maybe, yeah. Compared to the other ones, yeah, there's definitely more biology on this.
So we used all of the partitions.
Pretty much.
All of the receptacles for the collections.
Yeah, all of the boxes on the starboard bio box, and then the 2 big boxes, the forward bio box, we still had one empty.
Okay.
I think.
Well, according to our dive plan and our permit, we can collect per dive, I think, 15 rock samples.
Yeah, that's pretty generous, I think.
5 push cores. We didn't do any push cores on this dive, right?
Yeah, no push cores.
And 5 biological specimens. Yeah, we're definitely accomplished that.
Yeah.
So all of it is recorded, and now when the ROVs come up on deck, you're part of the team that physically brings those collections in the lab.
Yeah, so we have a sample collection sheet where we will note what sample is stored where, and so when, like you said, the ROV comes to ship, we'll be able to separate them and make sure those samples are labeled correctly in the lab and
do you use gloves when you do you have to actually touch the specimen?
We use gloves.
Do you have to change gloves between each specimen like doctors do?
No, yeah, it's not. Yeah, we don't have to change gloves, thankfully, between each.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess, yeah, we don't.
So how long do you think it's going to take on this dive? Or how long is it going to take to process those specimen once the ROVs come up today?
Yeah. Well, this one I would say is like kind of the most samples we'll have so far out of all the dives to process. So it'll definitely take a little longer than the other ones. So maybe
in Buckham View we got a shark.
Yeah, white tip reef shark.
Nice.
I mean, oceanic white tip.
Oh, there it is.
Like.
It's coming.
Huge.
Very cool.
Oh, kind of.
Definitely oceanic white tip. Oceanic white tip.
I really hope it swims to the front. Here it goes.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Watch the port rail cam. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. How deep is it right now?
75 meters.
Ooh.
Where are ya? Where are ya?
Yeah, so these guys are pelagic, meaning they're not associated with coastal
Hello.
areas, so
You came right on time.
See it?
they can be found in the open ocean.
We just
That's
saw
cool.
a shark. Yeah.
Where is it? Where are you?
These guys can be aggressive. They're the ones often associated with shipwrecks and shipwrecked sailors and kind of bad things happening.
I think we scared them off. We're too noisy.
They
Too bad.
have really long pectoral fins to be
Okay,
able
we can
to
keep coming up now.
be able to glide pretty much effortlessly across huge oceanic distances. But they are threatened.
That was cool. I'm glad we saw that.
The sharks they get sometimes caught in long lines, and so they are a threatened shark. What's really cool about those off of Kona, there's a lot of photographers doing blue water dives, get pictures of those, and they are often associated with false killer whales, and they will follow them, and the false killer whales will catch prey and eat what they want and leave it over for the sharks.
Okay, now that they're getting all set up, we can just get there.
As you might imagine, a shark that hangs out mostly in open ocean, anything that looks anomalous like the ROV or other things is an item of interest to them.
And remember, the winch payout is different than your depth right now. Than your Argus depth. Roger. Because the reset button doesn't work when I'm paying out. It's meant to be only reset when you're stopped, and I didn't want to stop in the swell yesterday, so I just kept going until I was a couple meters deep, then stopped and reset.
Stop. Deck control, we're at 50 meters, full stop. Gotcha.
Nice.
That's because no one's around.
Yeah. 51 at handover. Pretty close.
Perfect.
We stopped for shark. That was worth the stop.
Definitely.
Always stop for sharks, even in butt cam.
Deck control.
He's working on it.
There we go. All right, now turn the radio on, Mark. Deck control. We're at 50 meters. Roger, thank you.
Oh, there it is again.
There it is.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
that.
Hey!
Beautiful.
Zoom, please. Zoom,
Whoa,
zoom, zoom.
There's a video. Hey, buddy.
Oh, no. No zoom.
Come back.
Bye.
Beautiful.
Bye, buddy.
So cool.
Look at this. Salp or something.
Those do have a Hawaiian name. You know what the Hawaiian name for the oceanic white tip is, Kano?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Can try to look it up real quick.
Yeah.
So.
That was cool. I'm glad we saw that. Totally. I didn't know we saw a shark in the first recovery from the surface. Sweet. Cool.
It decided to wait until the launch check. Caught the video guy.
Go ahead, Deck. We good to come up? We are good to come up.
Leave us in forever.
You say it's a pelagic white tip?
Oceanic white tip,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, the
White.
general, I don't know if this is the same, but white tip shark is Lala Kale. Try to look this up. I'm assuming this is the reef.
Yeah, that might be the
They're
white tip
ripping.
reef
Who's
shark.
driving these things?
Or maybe,
Oh no,
no.
that's
They
the
don't make it,
oceanic,
but
yeah.
There's no need for that.
Lala Kale.
Oh, I'm off to the right now. What
Oh
is
my gosh,
happening?
Trevor, what's going on? Straighten yourself
navigate
out.
me.
Straighten yourself out.
Navigate me.
It's gonna be okay.
Leave the meso on. We gotta stop it there before we turn the power off to it. We gotta stop it there before turning power off. So we'll let it re-go.
Oh, here's the shark again. It's down below.
Bye,
us.
sharky shark.
Hey, shark. See you later.
Ooh, I just got here.
no.
Andy, what kind of shark did we ID that as?
It's oceanic white tip.
Okay.
Let it reinitialize.
La
I didn't actually tell you that. I don't think so.
Lalakea.
I didn't actually tell you that.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Lala,
That's not on
yeah.
you. Sure. Rats.
Do you want me to try and restart it?
No, here we go. Now you
Okay.
can stop them both, please.
All right, stop. All right, that's a safe stop, yeah.
Cool. You can turn it power off now. It's just the mesotex, not anything else. Who knows why? Can I please get bubble cam on the res? Yeah, that's good there. Yeah, I'm into it. I want to get a chance to see what's next. We'll see. I won't get a chance to look at what's next. Cool lighting. I wonder if it's sunrise.
Nice.
It's all red and pink. All right, ship in sight on Argus.
Bridge nav. Can we reduce power on the jet pump? Thank you.
Camera racked in, yeah. Where are you, Hercules? Oh, I'm to the right still.
Oh, over.
Yeah. Might be
Such disappointment.
it might be an off the post goal. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's a goal for sure.
Yeah,
Off the post and in.
you're in. Well done.
Cool jet pump view. Nice, Argus is hooked. Got a little bit piggly wiggly there.
Oh, no good socks, Rennie. So disappointed.
No good socks?
I'm trying to get him to wear my pink mapping socks. Recovery.
Ooh, boost mode. There we go. Thunk. Pink mapping socks, eh?
Yeah, Kate had some socks made that say, I think they say Mappy Hour. They're pink.
They say Mappy Hour?
Yeah, so I think that's what it says.
That's hilarious. I kind of wondered what you meant by
pink mapping socks. Yeah. Theme socks. Nice sky. So pretty.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful day for recovery.
Bridge nav, can you increase power in the jet pump and hold position? Thank you.
Shark again.
Shark. You can zoom on Hercules if you want, yeah.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, I want to tell them, but I don't want to distract them. So cool.
Why care about recovery when you can image sharks?
Beautiful.
It's really hard to do popping at the surface. Oh my gosh.
Oceanic white tip. For those looking at home.
All right, I can't go farther right. It would not be safe to do.
Another one.
Ah, two. Double.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Wow. Oh, that.
Excuse me, Bubbles. Excuse me. All right, I can't go over there anymore.
They're so curious.
Sure, I'm getting pulled off to ship port. I think it'll be okay though.
Still see him on the...
Yeah, they're hovering.
Where are you seeing them?
We're in Port Rail. Means they're
Oh,
between
yeah.
the...
There's one in butt cam too.
Yeah, they're between the vehicle and the ship, which is neat.
Exciting.
They chomp on the tether, that'll be every kid's dream come true. Like how many kids have asked in an interaction,
Exactly.
has Hercules or the tether ever been bitten by a shark? Like, maybe one day, little Timmy.
That might not be fun for the shark.
I don't think it would be fun for the shark. It'd be a bad experience for everybody involved, except for the children.
That's the thing with the drop cams. They've had several shark bites.
Wow.
And we had video of one. It wasn't ours, but they kind of passed it around. It's pretty cool. Like you see them coming in, and then you see the camera floating up.
Wow. Were the drop cams, do they chum the water?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That would make sense.
There it is again. Back in Hercules.
That was so great.
So cool.
Bert, can you drive out to the end of the tether?
Yes, I can.
Roger. But we're watching a shark.
Yeah, you can see them in the side cameras at starboard.
There are three? I think there's three.
Yeah, there's three.
Yeah.
Yes. God, can we just stay in and watch them?
Can you tilt the Argus Zeus up?
Yeah, wait, what happened?
It was up, I don't know.
It was. Not good.
Yeah, that's fine. You secure the motor again.
Okay. Look at that, do you see that?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Okay.
Neat. Yeah, write that down.
And they're back.
But it was flat when we recovered.
Yep.
Weird.
And it was flat where you just left it.
Yeah.
Look into it.
Folks wondering about the sharks.
Tug.
Common pelagic sharks. Again, that's a oceanic white tip shark. I've seen at least 3 here. Really common for them to be circling each other.
There it is, yeah.